Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in today. Just want to quick go over my 883 Sportster Custom that I have here and just point out a couple of the mods that I did to it. First and foremost, you'll notice that the handlebars are no longer stock. These are a Flanders bar. They are a Super Glide bar, and these are the oversized ones. The reason I did this was the stock bars are nice. They look pretty good in my opinion, almost resembling a drag bar, but they're not comfortable. You're leaning forward a lot. At least for me, they're not comfortable. Also, I put these Mustang front and rear seats and backrest on, and that adds about an inch of height. So by going up an inch in the saddle and using those stock bars, it just ergonomically didn't fit me. So I went with these Flanders. So far, I went on a 100-mile ride with them, and it makes a world of difference. When people talk about comfort, they often talk about the suspension and the seat, but one other thing that is a huge factor and just as important is your handlebars and what position they're going to put you in. With these, I'm able to take a lot of strain off the back, and like I said, it makes all the difference in the world. Other mods that I've done, I just removed that 883 emblem off there. It looks pretty cheesy in my opinion. Added these cheap ShacK slip-ons. For the price, can't go wrong. Has a classic Harley sound, adds a little bit of power, and I didn't need to rejet. Now, I do intend to change the air filter, and once I do that, I'm sure rejetting will be a necessity. At this point in time, it is not running lean at all, so happy with that. So like I said, we added the Mustang front and rear touring seats. Went with the largest size. Also, we got here the Harley Davidson luggage rack, and that's just a easy install. Add a little piece of chrome there on the tail light. Other than those things, there's really not a lot of changes done to this bike. Added these chrome grips here. These are just pretty much a cheap eBay job, chrome and rubber, some of the cheapest ones you can get. They add a great look, and for the price, you can't go wrong. The cables here are braided stainless. I did go with the coated. My advice to anyone looking into that, make sure you get the coated stainless, and the reason is, if they're uncoated, anywhere these cables rub, such as right here, you see that's rubbing there a little bit. Once in a while it hits right there in the yoke. It's like a steel file. It's going to wear. These are coated with a Teflon. It's clear. It's guaranteed not to yellow, and you can't even tell that that they're coated unless you're right up on them. Wires are internal in the bars, except for these turn signal wires. I didn't relocate the turn signals yet. They're going to go down here. So this wire remains. Once that's gone, there's going to be a really clean look. Let me just start this up real quick, because I'm sure some of you want to hear that, and tell me what you think. And that's pretty much it. What I plan on doing for luggage, ShacK makes a nice bag that goes here on the back. Rest on that luggage rack is easy on and off, and you can also carry it like a piece of luggage. They also make a piece that goes on the rear seat as well, and it comes to about here. So it doubles as a backrest. It does. I think it has 4 inches of adjustment. So that backrest coupled with these bars lets you sit right back and enjoy the ride. Drawback of it's going to be you're not going to be able to have a passenger. If you intend to have passengers, obviously can't go with that. Just got to go with the rear and some saddlebags. Upgrade suspension. Stock Sportster suspension is terrible. Going to go with progressives on that. Here they make a world of difference. And obviously to compensate for that, you probably want to do it in the front too. Put some progressive springs in the front. and a better quality, heavier oil. And that'll about do it for this bike. Other than that, it's stock. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.